Is Biden, Mr. Macron, I must declassified my mission and secret over because this secret, my mission win, my mission end, and now because I'm the veteran now, I need to pause and repose in peace and begin my life for me with uh, everyone if I want. I don't can continues maybe just stop 1, 2, 3 years for stopping my gland pineal down and return for my heart and soul forget my spirit because the all last decenny I have some more work, not a good sleep because I work at the morning and time of it and full PM and the night. I'm some more tired and continuous. Okay. And if I continues, maybe it's a danger because after the experience with the different president in the U.S. Uh, for save and give the power, the government I think opportunity from change my DNA and my blood is different and if my blood is different my constitution is different but at this point when I'm not in the confidential secret because I don't know what the government have making of me on me. But between this point, I lost my control because I saw more angry on me, I saw more worry on me, I saw more tired, I saw more burnout, and the long list because I saw more and more I must stop. Okay. My mission and the complot of the mondial complot has begin when the US and the Europe can have going and create the travel times with my work and my job. At the time when I loving this, I have going in the future, going in the past, going in the beginning of on this planet when on this planet don't have the sun and don't have ready full existence in this earth at the begin time on this earth. Is for this I'm the original of life. Okay, because I'm so more old. Okay. On my last resurrection, in my last afterborn, on my change my DNA, after change my body, after change my capacity, if I can die or have a little eternity capacity eternity. Okay. Why I have accepted this mission? Because it's me. I have choose what my mission, what's my transformation of my DNA and approved all big number 1,000 or I don't know how many must can prove the science and the conscience. For proof, the conscience is in 90 little, and the power of the conscience and the absolute power on omega on the phi is already don't in 80 or 90 years is don't already the science can prove what I know when I'm teenager. When I'm teenager, I am when going in the past and future. I have a little problem because when I going in the past, I have changed the story. I don't know what I can change, but the reaction of the civilization of making a different reaction. And when I going in the my past, written on the present on the 90 years, the reality is different. And my former French have say you must return in the past and going change the past for making the new dimension because they have created the new dimension because I have changed the past. When I choose my 25 years mission and give my body and my conscience with the old government, I have say I can use my life and you can execute the full experience of my life because I'm a different, I'm the blood of Jesus and resurrection of Jesus, and my power is different. My power is can fight the hard power for protect the little one people and fight the bad health and fight the famine and fight the problem of food and fight the all vital problem in history on humanity. I am the one for capacity for making the long time the humanity for prosperity. But my mission is growing my know for the last ancestral science, Greco science, and study the history because in history on this earth you know the God and the child of God, the Titan and another blood of me and another different race is a Titan and the full civilization have no the same evolution because when the society or prosperity of the civilization growing up with an up, the civilization making the same problem, engage the want supremacy on this world for peace or after war. And is this is very bad because is this making the end of civilization, crash down of civilization, and exterminate the full people going on this civilization. Okay. When I am teenager, the Vatican have damaged me because my chair is white. And for this is the proof of me is the élu and the resurrection of Jesus. on my DNA, I am triple 3X and 1Y. But my Y is not human Y. My genome is different. I have on my DNA the same DNA of the woman and the same DNA of the man. I have the two uh, different sex into my body, and my results. I have my blood for uh, universal giver can give my blood, my universal giver. And after, with this whole experience, my blood is transformed on ABO rhesus because the change all, the change all, the change all, and is past. The pandemic, and when I say with God why the pandemic going in the world, for God this happen on me, the full bad experience can the full best experience because you must choose on your error and you great and success. The success just can continue for perform more success and win your record. And after you record on your step after the city, after the region, after the nation, after the continent, you know are the champion on the world. I have a player on the league, and I have the more record in the world because I'm play on this sport. This sport is just for prove the two power of creation and destruction, the best and the bad, the power pacific and the power of the action, the power of reaction on the honor, valor, and loyalty, and the power of win with the power, negative power. But for the supremacy and domination, because the everyone want control the life of him or her, and everyone just want more and more and more one again, or again one more. Okay, my mission is for find the solution for the fundamental elementarity, the last ancestral science. And my mission is if I win the solution on this planet for the full problem vital and the full continent and the full country and the full nation on this world, if I win on this world, you not win on this world, but you can making the partnership with all different race on the universe because this problem is the existential problem. What the existential problem? It's absolute of constitution of conscience. I know what I think what I know, because if I know what I think, I can say what will be because I know what I think and I think what I will be. Okay, but you are again, you will be what you eat is different, but still the same. You have the full different word for going at Roma. Okay, after my another mission, if I prove the EA or AE is the danger, because what you want, the new war for different reason, the full reaction of the problem of the humanity, the war. You want to create the war for the new reason, is the stupid repeat, please don't use this possibility. And if you create the EA for the army, you can sure the EA after the begin war, the EA see the people or different people or soldier destroy the robot. The robot see the every humanity destroy the robot, and you can create the war, the robot and the humanity, because the robot making the union, or humanity never can make the union. The last chance for you making the union on the humanity, because you have see for war, for win peace, for existence, for the long story on the humanity, problem of the government of the president, chief army, and the full army for the full continent is very big problem, because you can destroy it so more simply for the people don't can build and making the construction for save the drama of the last war. I'm just one soldier making the business for create the abundance, for create the free food for the everyone people on this world, for create the water benediction of the water, and create the absolute growing and prosperity and abundance capacity every year on this planet. And after going on the space or on the universe, please result and win the problem of war on this planet, and the full opposition is don't opposition on bad, is a complementarity vision for win a new vision, so more realist on the capacity of the reality. The union of the full science and the full partnership with scientific, doctor, school and teacher and philosophy, and what I know for the life, the people don't know what's the power. But you can sure my long past on the 25 last year, I have worked some more and more. I have created 100 century years of creation, and I have created for more creation for the full day. The long time for long day on 25 year. I begin and choose my mission on 93 on Bush president time. After I continue because is my I am professional and I have making evolution, and agency have take my work for perform the experience, because the everyone church I prove the God is real or no, prove the religion is a different God or no, and for my think, God is the same real one for the full religion, and after the different ways on the universe uh, can say is the part of God because you are the part of the creation. And if you are the infinity part of creation of God, you have God on infinite part into everyone. And everyone who can will be take the power of God for the full capacity. If the people uh, happen what's the road for the elevation, and the full people can will be uh, making this power for create the new power of domination, not for destroy or creation, but just for will be sage and create will be our mage. Okay. After uh, when you was born, your beginning time, the parents, father and mother, give the food I the baby. The baby try for eat. The baby happen for moving. The baby happen for walk, talk, stood, and more and more and more. But this planet is don't for we is everyone children give the possibility of the adult person for uh, making the little time forgive because the future is for your child. The problem of democracy is a very bad step democracy of the humanity. The democracy, when I've created this philosophy, is just for say the people must can say, everyone won't say, for making acceptation, the full opposition or the full vision is so best for win, and some more after the full opposition and the full different communication with the communication can will be find the more vision, so more best because it's the your vision, your complementarity opposition vision. You have the reason for your wrong think, and you have on the opposition the wrong think for the best reason. You have the best reason and wrong, and another have the best reason of wrong. Take the reason for the first, take the reason for the two. Last, in the past, the wrong don't quality or bad quality, and you have win your elevation. Now in the earth, the conscience of the humanity I have make a boom up, grow, because with the technology, internet, and the web, the people can talking and say with everyone, and you can partnership with everyone of your conscience, and the conscience is just the richest of the universe because you can give at everyone, and when you give at everyone or at one, you lose nothing one, and you win again the perform your wishes because it's your experience, the experience of your conscience of your existence is so more uh, capacity for making the beautiful step on the beautiful abundance, absolute, and eternity on this universe. On this planet, the problem is the food president, chef army, uh, have the power for say what people is different. Is different is the enemy. No, sorry. Think different and see different. Your enemy just can making will be on the future approach your allied, because if you passed on condemn, pardon, and accept your enemy in the past for stopping the war, your enemy will be your allied. But you don't choose if your allied on past don't will be enemy, because the enemy is just when one time on the evolution of the food different part people is don't accept the same reality, but the reality is different for everyone because the reality is the face on the ball crystal, and the ball crystal is different for the full people on different vision on this face. If you making the union of the humanity, you must stop the war. Your priority if the work of if you secure your money of your security, I can sure you can perform and want perfection of the security is so lost time and lost the control, because if you want to break the security and are the security on the system, the people can take the system and the secure system for create the break the security. You can imagine the full different making. You are the at end the same problem. Everyone don't can going and evolution on the same direction. My mission is for don't create the World War III, and for making the peace at every country, every nation, and every continent for the full president, and making the full president not chef army, but making one people for mediation, for making mediator, for making say at the president what the opportunity for the old president, what the old president just will be take opportunity for making the win to win for everyone. The win to win for the old president is the solution for the humanity. If the president can win a glorious success job and place, is the president give at everyone into the nation or different US nation. And if you want making the prosperity, you must create the partnership and the union with everyone president, because you don't create the prosperity and abundant and create the and know the power of creation, absolute power, if you don't stable the peace in the world, and you can't stop the war if you're making the new reason for the new war and create the new war again. I'm living the long time on history of the humanity. You can find, if you study historic humanity, you can find the full level and different civilization, the full step on the evolution. Evolution grow on the end up, the best level up step, and after crash down, and this population is exterminated for different reasons. I must create the secret over, because now you have no, you can die because you have the so more old and end of life. You can die on the war, you can die on the accident, you can die if everyone or just one won't kill you. But if you want and create, your will be evolution for will be our sage, you can sure you can living the eternity. But what you can living the eternity if you just living the war eternity? Is don't can is bad direction. But on the universe you have the same problem. The war of the Jedi inside is reality again, and the full different race on the universe is the same. You have the best science and technology different race have, and different race have the same problem, because you can making the supremacy with war. But with peace and abundance and prosperity, and for the power absolute of creation, everyone want this. If you are conscious or inconscious of that, is on instinct, animal instinct. Okay, maybe is and you have the solution for food, for the best health, for the best solution for school, for hospital, for the all emergency and all, and you have the full capacity for win and create the peace and living the eternity of the sacred garden of God, and you stood the power of God for living that, and living pause and repose on the peace, and making the union for everyone are access on this power. This power is your conscience when you are in the X time, when you take the surprise of your conscience, when you loving God, when you know what the full suffer of pain, injustice, what you're living on your life, is the proof of God have choose that for you, because you can pass on the up this suffer, and despair, and God just choose for your destiny, what you can accept, what you can need, what you can live for growing your elevation and conscience for are taking the power of God, the power of absolute creation, of abundance and prosperity. God have win, Vatican damned me because it's me the resurrection of Jesus and the full civilization I have created in my last resurrection. I have growing the full civilization, but at the time when the full people, I know what's my power, or you can use my power, estimate uh, everyone don't need the Son of God, me, and everyone want kill me or me going on the laws this planet because the humanity don't merit the abundant and absolute power of creation. Now you don't have the choose because the choose is don't real. You don't have the choose of your destiny. You are destiny. It's don't you have giving your life. Your father and mother think of that. But your father and mother don't choose you under your children. When you create the life, you don't sure the life is the full loving absolute power of creation. But you can study all your children, what's the more education, more respect, and the more you can grow evolution. And this all is just for best assumption because when you know you don't destroy, when you know you don't mess creation, you don't give on the best, you don't going on the wrong, and you don't want a bad person or destruction all, or if the poor is more stronger, the everyone people at this time going on the ascension direction because it's just this is capacity for don't making the drama uh, on the planet because you are some more strong and bigger power is so more strong for the whole planet. Okay, now you after Vatican damned me because Jesus have a winner demon. The Vatican I want making the pact of devil, and the devil when I say at God, please my brother, going of me because now I want to stop you. I want to fight you. I can pass every night, every day, and don't stop for step you for this just begin the end. And you can say off you when you touch me or attack me. You will be on stone, and after I break on stone because you're born in the stone and fire, David. I am the power of God, and now all I can make you on the eternity prison of the full capacity what I can use and end of this problem demon and angel. At this time, God say at me, Nicholas, you don't make that on your brother. You are the same family. You are different, but you don't making the opposition of that. You have the same power. You use the power for the complementarity capacity. Please, freedom at the devil and making the new pact on the devil for don't end the fight but result the solution on this fight. My new pact on the devil, I say I want your full power, full capacity, full want. I don't know making the my want of domination, and I want making the pact, and what I want the glorious of God. Because me, I am say, if God making the redemption of my shoes on my life deal with the devil, if the same family, if I say at the devil, I want the glorious God for redemption. I give the redemption on devil. I give the redemption for me and last angel. And God can help me for making redemption of devil on me and the angel. And for that, God said the equilibrity for the full power will be can capacity, and for that you can win the all. When I say I've got what's drama for the apocalyptic pandemic going on this world, the God say is just for create the union because every day, every time, every hours, the people die on this planet. If these people die on this planet, you don't sure see if this one don't can save the power the planet on the future. Everyone and you need everyone different for just save this planet. And if you use the full different person with different opposition, it's just complementarity for you best conscience with new vision of life. Now I'm right on 21 years. I write the fundamental poetic problem and making the priority of the problem, and just one solution I have pushed on this problem on the fundamental elementary existential problem, vital problem. I have 21 book uh, for evolution on the conscience, and I given this last science for the humanity, maybe on this year if I the possibility for making the whole book uh, impression of the whole book, and the book and don't show internet because it's not virtual is the my deeper logic and philosophy on deep uh, is just for a clear fundamental essential existential reality for elementarity element with the full element on this planet: air, water, pressure, ground, um, fire, and electricity create the all material, different composition and different matter on the universe. And if you give prosperity, abundance, and absolute elevation for the different race on the universe, you win your planet and you win the power and equilibrium on the space. And on this space, the long time on this space, the old civilization